The drywall did not get installed today. The guy that's doing the drywall, part of his roof blew off last night. So he was taking care of that this morning. They did go this afternoon and they moved all of the drywall, 90 sheets, from outside the house to inside the house in preparation to install it tomorrow, which it was pretty windy today. Of course, we say that every day, but that was, a chore in itself. Tomorrow, TBD. But also, here's this clip that I did a couple of days ago that talks about the design of our house. A lot of people have mentioned the design of our house because it's not something you typically see in Lubbock. And somebody the other day said, it kind of looks like a Scandinavian cabin. It was Christy Mulkey that said that. And I was like, yes, it is. That's the whole point. And so many things have happened, but 2 years ago, not this past summer, but the summer before, we went to see my aunt and uncle, and they live in Idaho, right across the state line from Jackson Hole. And they live in a really nice cabin. And the way the cabin, it's actually my uncle's parents' cabin. It's not my aunt and uncle's cabin, but they lived there for like 10 years, full time. But the whole reason that I brought any of this up is to say that we went there summer before last, and the way that their cabin is set up, there's a couple of bedrooms downstairs. There's a kitchen under a loft, and then the loft is open to the living room. And we really like that design. I've liked that design since I was a kid, whenever I went there, whenever I was a kid. And so Amanda and the kids went for the first time, not this past summer, but the summer before last. And we went in June, and it was like 100 degrees in Lubbock. And there, it was like 65, 60, 55 during the day. It was really, really nice. It rained every day a little bit. And as we were driving home, every time we stopped, it'd be 10 degrees hotter. 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 10 degrees. And by the time we got to, Dumas or whatever, it was 100 degrees. And I was like, man, we got to get out of here. So at that time, our circumstances were a little bit different, and we were thinking about buying land in Colorado and building a cabin in Colorado. And so we looked at some house plans, like pre-drawn plans, and we came across one that we really, really liked, and I think it was actually on Etsy. And it was very similar to the house plan that we have now. The dimensions were a lot different. The dimensions were 16 feet wide, 32 feet long, same 12-12 pitch, and it had a loft. It didn't have stairs going up. It had like a ladder. It was real small, but it was going to be a vacation house, so we were pretty happy with it. But then some things happened, and God changes the way that you think, and all of a sudden it was like, wait a second, what if we could just do that here and live in it all the time and not have a vacation house? I'd love to have a vacation house. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. I've already got a whole nother plan for a vacation house. But what if we could sell our house and get enough money to build a house and live for free? That's kind of what we figured out that we could possibly do. And that's what set us on the path that we're on now. And that's kind of where this floor plan came from. Is based on a Scandinavian cabin. course, Scandinavian cabins look a lot different in the forest than they do on the flat plains. But nonetheless, I like the way that this house looks across whenever you're looking at it with the landscape in the background. And we're excited to live here. That's how we came up with all that.